Hi guys, welcome back to Simple Living. Today I am going to show you how I make my marinara sauce or my tomato sauce, whatever you used to call it. We start by picking up the last few tomatoes I have in my garden. My plants look very sad. It's been getting cold and things just are starting to die.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove.
Learn from my mistake. I actually use cattle panel, not something that looks similar to cattle panel, especially because if you grow tomatoes or other big fruits, you won't be able to grab them and put them through the spaces. You're gonna have to do the shimmies I was doing to try and get them out.
Stop giving back.
My marinara sauce is a spiced marinara sauce. I roast some peppers, in this case they were habanero because I like spice, garlic and onion. I roast it for a while and then I mix it with my tomato sauce.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen and all the colors. Summer love, memories washed in every
This tomato press that I also use to make applesauce I got last year on special. I will say it is pricey. It is usually around $360, I believe. But since I got one of the models they were taking off the shelf or preview, something like that, I got it on a discount, but it's still very pricey.
with you, another peach.
One thing I do is I pass my skins 2 or 3 times after because they still contain juice. Also, something I think I forgot to mention, I'm making red sauce and yellow sauce today. We've actually found that we really like the yellow sauce on pizza. You might hate me for this thing that I'm doing. You might like to keep the water that comes. I like a very thick sauce. I don't like boiling it a lot, and I don't want to con tomato juice. I don't use it in my kitchen whatsoever. So I don't see this as wasteful, but you might. So do as you please.
A little bit of summer love.
I gotta say, these yellow tomatoes tricked me. And they were the pineapple tomatoes, which I will 100% grow again next year. I love them. But it looks like they have very little water because they're very meaty. And then when I canned them, there was a very big line of water at the bottom of the jars, which is not a big deal. But now I know for the yellow ones, I do need to cook them more than the red ones whenever making sauce, so I can really get rid of all that water, because it just doesn't look pretty in the jars whenever I put them in my shelf. This is my electric canner from Presto. 1000% recommended. I love this thing. It's both a water bath canner and a pressure canner. I would not do as many canning as I do if it wasn't for this thing. My recipe, I follow as much of the Bao canning book as I can, but at the same time I like spices. I put spices on all my cooking, and if that's not allowed by Bao, well, sucks. I'm the one eating the food, not them. So Do as I say, no as I do. These jars are the pint and a half jars from Asia. I love them because I find that if I just do a pint, I don't have enough tomato sauce whenever I'm making spaghetti, whenever I make lasagna. But then if I have a quart, I have way too many.
Arctic glacier.
I process these jars for 35 minutes, just as it says in the bulk canning book, and then I just let them rest and put them in a shelf. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.